No, I am one that holds their lack of boobs for my abs on Instagram.
But for some reason, I know, like for some reason it does
pulls,
something. I just don't
it pulls
understand.
the
Like,
skin.
I pull up my little bit of tissue that I got left. I want you to see
What
that
does it
other little
even
baby
do
bit
for
of
us?
abs.
I feel like it pulls the skin. I literally
Okay.
think it's just that. It pulls the skin. I have
See,
no
so
idea.
guys could do it too. I want guys to start doing an ab shot where they just like lift their titties up.
Okay, I'm gonna start randomly going up to guys at the gym while I'm filming and be like, "Hey man, can you do me a favor? I just want you to like flex your abs, but like I want you to like go like this when you
Hold your
do it and,
pecs.
like look
Hold your pecs while you do it. Sign.
I missed it.
Oh, here, wait, ready?
The perfect mug. I just have my.
Dude, please don't block.
This was a little stocking stuffer, and then I stole it from the person that I got the stocking stuffer for. It's my favorite.
I love a coffee mug.
Coffee mugs, yes.
A good heavy-bottomed coffee mug, like
this bitch is durable. She's like,
we love a heavy bottom.
I know,
bottom heavy.
God, speaking of bottom heavy, I'm like trying to like really stay on my pull-up game this off season.
It's working. I don't know what you're doing.
Whatever you're doing,
but like
I need to do it.
You know how you have the lagging body parts you need to bring up, but then all of a sudden, like your prime body part that, I mean, it happened to me with my shoulders. Like I was not trying to grow my shoulders and my shoulders exploded. Like your back is exploding. I mean, everything else on you is
huge right now, Jess.
Yeah, but I will say, like, you know, people say that to me though, and they'll be like, "Oh, what's your secret?" And it's like, I am still actively trying to get my back to grow, and
that's
last night I was scrolling through my videos. I can't remember what I was even looking for, but it reminded me, like 2 summers ago, I deadlifted twice a week. I would pull from the floor and then I would RDL like 3 days later. And looking back, I have no idea how I made it, but like there hasn't been a point in my lifting career where I haven't trained back like twice a week and deadlifted.
Ding, 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 ding. I'll kill people on that hill.
Yeah. So I don't even know if it's like sure, like I guess I probably have like some genetic disposition to just grow my posterior, but at the same time, it's like I definitely begged it too.
Yeah.
No, that's it. That's it. Because I noticed even just a change from backing off a little bit, where I was deadlifting more consistently than also RDLing too. So I backed off a little bit and I'm putting it back in because I noticed a difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a good way.
There was like a brief period earlier in the year. No, maybe later this summer. I think I pulled one set of RDLs because like all of this talk about like, oh, it blows your waist out. It was kind of like getting to me and I was worried about my waist anyway, but you know what, fuck it.
No, I think it looks great.
Yeah, I think it is person dependent, but we see it consistently with powerlifters. But those are girls that did that for years and years and years and years.
Mm-hmm.
And they train how consistently, how often do you think they're deadlifting a week? I have to ask Bree. Like how often in your, is it 3 times a week? Because then that makes sense to me if their waist would
be that often. I will say, like, I ain't never seen a power lifter transition to bodybuilding and look bad from the back.
That's what I'm saying.
But they are kind of built like a cinder block.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Bree were having this talk. Like, you will never see a power lifter who deadlifts heavy with a shitty back. Like,
no.
And I truly think it's, you know, for the blown out waist, like it has to do with, you know, core control. And when you're trying to pull 700 pounds, you're not thinking, let me, you know, you're thinking brace my core, but through the course of the movement, you're not going to be able to hold your core as you want to with 700 pounds.
Yeah.
No. When you think about us, we're not trying to pull that much. So like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. People just don't want to do it.
And it's like one of those.
Exactly.
I feel like the further, like, yeah, I look back and when I first started, I was a little reckless, but At this point,
It's fun.
like you can be.
It is. It's fun.
Yeah.
I still do some dumb shit.
You know, I will say, like, okay. So when I got started, I definitely didn't have like form, but I trained as hard as I knew how to. And sometimes I have this debate with myself, like, would I have rather learned how to train hard, even though like my form wasn't the greatest and I had to reel that in later down the line? Or would I have preferred to have started out knowing how to perform all these movements perfectly and then learn intensity later? And I think I'm glad I did it the way I did it.
Yeah.
That's a good poll. The good poll question.
What do you think?
I started with the lifting stupid and learning stuff later, which I still prefer because I think intensity is hard to teach versus form.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think intensity is kind of a personality trait too. I think, like,
Yeah,
I think
that's a good point.
We're all intent, like we are personality wise. I feel like the three of us are very different, but we all have the intensity personality trait. It just manifests in different ways.
That's a good point.
Whether you got daddy issues,
little too deep
whatever it is. Like,
do you think we're intense because bodybuilding made us intense, or do you think
I think we always had it. I think bodybuilding just brought it out.
Yeah.
Gives it a place to go.
Yeah, it gives it a place. It gives us a channel for it to go. Because if I didn't lift or if I didn't have bodybuilding, I think about myself at work, like as a teacher and mentor, like I would be way too intense for these poor, like young therapists, like starting this new clinic and stuff like that and working with these puppy therapists. Like I'm so chill. And it's so funny because before, I mean, I always lifted intense, but like in my younger years when I was just trying to figure it out, I was intense everywhere in every facet of life, and it was awful. Like, so it's nice to be able to like throw myself into something and like be super intense and not be intense in places that aren't appropriate.
That's
such a good point.
Yeah.
It sucks right now. Obviously, post show, you don't get to like go for it. You have to just like lift and just be smart, and you sit there, and I'm sure you guys think it too, like once you're done you're like, man, some people like train like this normally. Like some people normally train like this. Like I looked around, I was like, well, I guess I'm done. Like, okay,
time to go home
and like sit on the couch, I guess.
I feel like that peak week, like those peak week pump workouts, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to be done with this.
I hate peak week. I hate going to the gym on peak week. I don't even feel like I look cool because early in peak week you're flat. Like you're not supposed to be full, so you don't even look cool. Like my favorite was post show with you guys after you both got your pro cards and just having a full-fledged photo shoot at Absolute Recomp.
That is, I know I say this like all the damn time, but that is like the best time to be a bodybuilder.
It was the best.
Is like those few weeks post show.
Yep, absolutely.
You can eat like an asshole a little bit. You shouldn't. But you can eat like an asshole a little bit and still look sick.
We got a response. Bree said she deadlifted once a week.
Okay.
Okay, that's way less.
Like, I'm helping.
How are they training?
And what do you want to know?
Like how? What's the
Tenderly?
Are they doing? Are they doing?
Do you want to see what she's up to and get her on?
Ask her for a second.
No big deal. It's only
actually yes, because she did the Atlantic coast.
Yes, guys. Let's get her to come on.
Hey, do you want to talk about the show you just did?
It's not even 7 a.m. for her, and we're just like, hey,
come on, please come talk with us.
She has a face mask on, like half naked in bed with Joe. Like, yeah, we pop on real quick.
Pop on and say hi. That was Atlantic Coast was just that women's physique lineup. That was me and Haley in the audience were watching. That was just insane.
Think about the
I don't think I watched for a women's physique.
We go to prejudging. We were there, right?
We did. But this is my first time watching it as a.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
As a pro baby, I've never watched it in person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What'd you think of the top 2?
I mean, the top 2 gave me confidence.
Okay.
And I don't mean that necessarily in a bad way. It was just It was a kind of a funky lineup. The girls didn't really mesh well, so judging was super hard, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I did watch that recap that Tyler put out, and I understand. I do. But Autumn, I feel like, is definitely more of like a look I brought to like nationals, like a smaller, her back double's her weakest shot,
Yeah.
which is
Which is
super strange
interesting
to me.
because
Yeah.
Jeannie was second, right?
Yeah, and her posing was awful.
And,
Her
And
ab
she
and
has a great,
thigh.
she held her boobs for her ab and thigh.
oh no.
Her breast, sorry.
I don't
Yeah.
I never understood when girls do that on Instagram.
She did it on stage.
You know, I am one that holds their lack of boobs for my abs on Instagram.
But for
Also
some
had it
reason,
on
I know, like for
Instagram.
some reason it
pulls-
does something. I just don't
it pulls the
understand.
I
Like,
pull up my little bit of tissue that I got left. I want you to see
What
that
does it
upper little
even
baby
do
bit
for
of
us?
abs.
I feel like it pulls the skin. I literally
Okay.
think it's just that. It pulls the skin. I have
see,
no
so
idea.
guys could do it too. I want guys to start doing an ab shot where they just like lift their titties up.
Okay. I'm gonna start randomly going up to guys at the gym while I'm filming and be like, hey man, can you do me a favor? I just want you to like flex your abs, but like I want you to like go like this when you
Hold your
do it and
pecs.
like
Hold
look
your pecs while you do it. Science.
science.
Give yourself a little
exactly.
cleavage.
Science. I just can't believe she did it on stage, guys. It's
Yeah, you know, and you know, I
can't
agree. I think I appreciate that they're not going for like, you know, they're going for an aesthetic look. But I mean, even
Yeah.
like Justin's girl that got fourth April, I thought she was, you know, she had the density in the mass, and like seeing her in person, like during peak week and stuff, like I thought she was pretty aesthetic too.
I thought she
So
looked really good.
it's like you have that. Autumn just gives me like, you know, 90s early 2000s women's physique look.
It's
And
beautiful,
obviously
but
it's beautiful. And she took a little hiatus and coming back after I think what, 5 years?
gosh, it has to be that long
It
because
was
that's the
like
last time
five.
I
It was like
remember her.
5 years. She was. I mean, I give her props because coming back after 5 years, and from a personality standpoint, she was the kindest person backstage and at check-ins and stuff like that. Like she actually thought that I was doing women's physique, and I was like, no.
That's so precious.
But I just love April's look.
I
mean,
loved it. I think she brought a beautiful package.
And
She
she-
should have won.
yeah,
Honest to God. Sorry.
peak by muffins, bagel, and bacon. I think
You know,
Justin literally just told her that morning to have a bagel, a muffin, and bacon.
I thought she was like younger than me. I would have given her like mid to late 20s.
No,
And then I
dude.
was watching that
youthful.
podcast. Yeah, I was watching that podcast Justin was on before Atlantic Coast, and he mentioned how she had a Masters 40 and over win. And I was like,
Yeah,
"Excuse
who's
me."
that? And it's April.
I hope
So I love
age
when I
like
hear
that.
things that like when I hear things like that, because I feel like it gives me hope because I'm old.
I'm just happy she had the performance and the placing she did, because her whole week was just a crash out with like she had drama with her suit, so her suit didn't come in time, so we were trying to scramble to help her with her suit. There were some problems with hair and makeup. Like there was just problem after problem after problem. So I'm happy that she made it on stage and she did as well as she did. Maybe the little cortisol was good. It pulled a little bit more water off her.
Do the exact opposite for me.
My body loves stress. My body thrives. Like give me stress. I will pull water from my body with stress.
Yeah, mine's like, we'll hide every line that you have if you're stressed out. It will. I'll have no legs. No legs.
I thought it was insane for your peak at nationals, Haley. Like peak week itself, I remember seeing you. I think it was like Wednesday you got in and I worked on you and Jess. And then like Thursday, I saw you a little bit, but I didn't really see you pose. And then Friday on stage, like your legs just came in. Like
I don't know how it happened, guys. That was a miracle.
Came out of
That was a
nowhere.
miracle.
It was like a Hail Mary. I was like, man, because when I saw you, I was like, you know, it'll be good. Like her legs could be leaner,
That's
but
exactly
she'll be
how
fine.
Justin felt, though, too. He's like, she's going to be okay, but
She'll
we're
be
not
fine.
hoping for anything. It's just...
Okay, since he told you that, can I tell you something?
Absolutely.
Yes.
There's no secrets now. It's been almost a
There's
year.
no secret.
We were driving home. I think my last pump up workout was with him and Justin O'Donnell. So
Was that before I got there, like Tuesday? Or no, yeah.
We went like you went with Jess after us.
Oh, so same day, just earlier.
Yeah, and he
It's like Thursday,
said
right?
something about like the number of athletes that was there and then the number of pro cards, and the number wasn't the same. So I was like, well, who are you counting out? He says, I don't know if Haley's gonna be lean enough. And I was like, oh.
100% get that, dude.
Yeah, show you.
So I'm reassured that he had that same entire conversation with you, but I remember like being in the car just like, oh, fuck.
No, respectfully, I'll say this a million times. I showed up thinking I'm here to vibe with you and all the rest of the people. You were all gonna get pro cards. I was gonna be the one that, just kind of was there to
I was
vibe.
happy for everybody. Just
That's
happy.
what I thought. I was not coming in
And
for
then
it.
you end up being like the one who took the entire show. So it all worked
Miracle.
Casual.
It all worked out.
Casual.
Literally a miracle. And Justin has told me that, He's like,
Yeah,
I didn't think we were gonna quite be there.
He
We weren't
literally
gonna
was
be
like,
there.
he literally was like, I'll be happy, top 5 for Haley. That'll make me happy. I'm like, bro, have you seen her? Like, she's like, me, like, I'm a hype woman. I live in a fantasy world where all my friends are just gonna win everything. I was like, bro, she's winning. Like, he's like, I don't know. I'm like, no, she's got it. Like, she's got it.
I mean, it just goes to show, like, as much as you hear, like, just come in shredded, there's still more to it.
And anything can happen. You see people, and I stopped, like, during nationals, I am guilty of it. I did research to see who I was going against, but how people look on Instagram, like, that doesn't mean anything.
Mm-mm.
Their peak could get completely trashed, or the girl that you think is too soft could all of a sudden pull a Hail Mary and their legs are peeled on stage.
Yep.
It wasn't
none of it matters. None of it matters. Like, just
it was a Hail Mary, but I don't even think you guys did anything extreme. It's not like you pulled water super hard. It's not like you slammed the diuretics. So it just
I took a nibble.
I think maybe
I took a nibble of one.
There wasn't that pressure of like, oh, I'm gonna go in and win this overall.
There wasn't.
There
was zero pressure with it.
Yeah,
and anything that he felt about it, he kept it for me anyways. It wasn't until afterwards that he said, I did think it was gonna happen early in the week. And then as you got closer, he's like, I knew we were gonna be probably better than what we anticipated, but I didn't tell you.
Yeah.
He's good about that. Like, throughout my entire rookie pro season, he did not say any expectations. Like, I felt really good about Sasquatch. I mean, he would say like he feels good, but he wouldn't be like, oh, we're getting a top call out, or we're winning this show, or like, it was just, this is your best look. I feel really confident. He's very diplomatic, which, you hear things from athletes or from coaches when athletes leave, and it's like, well, they thought that I was going to guarantee them a win, so they hung around, and when I didn't get them a win, they left. It's like, what?
There's too many variables.
There's too many variables. Like, I knew at check-ins, like, I'm looking around, we're like packed like sardines in this hotel. We're all warm, we're sweating, we're irritable. And I'm looking around at all the figure girls that are checking in, and everyone's really tall and like big. And I'm like, we talked about doing women's physique for Atlantic Coast, and in retrospect, like, I don't think I would have, beat any of those girls, or even, necessarily placed higher, but I think I would have looked better in that lineup than I did with the, the 5'8" plus figure girls that were just really tall and freaky looking. And that's kind of the name of the game. I mean, that's the strategy. You can't strategize on who's showing up for the show. Yeah. And I just knew when I was waiting in line, I'm like, no, this is going to be a rough one for me. But I don't know. I think it's cool. We keep talking about them putting standards on the figure division, and like the criteria, and like being this like smaller frame with this tiny waist and stuff like that. And these top 5 for, figure had the tiny waist, but I think it's cool when there's different body types represented in the Olympia, where you have like the smaller, like the Tessa, the smaller figure girl, but then you have the taller, freakier figure girl like Jessica. I think there should be a variety. It's hard to judge all of those, but at the end of the day too, the Olympia is also showcasing the different types of bodies that fit in that division.
Yeah. And for me, it was kind of, it was heartbreaking for me to watch you as a friend, but then, we also had Michelle, who
I was so stoked for her. She was 4th. Like,
so it was,
and yeah,
it was a weird place to be because like part of me was like, oh, I can still be tall and
and do good.
Oh, we need that.
Yeah,
we need that representation.
And I think watching the shows, you know, the earlier part of the year, which I do think Tyler just kind of does prefer a larger girl, which is something that I'll have to talk to Justin about. I don't necessarily think I am a larger girl yet, for what it's worth. But what was I saying?
You need these? Do you want me to give you these? You need these?
No, like, okay, I think, you know, I mentioned this on my YouTube. I think people see me deep in off season and see my back shot and think like I'm a women's bodybuilder. But here's the thing. When we're in our off season, we should be looking like we're a division above what we are, I think.
I get that. I mean, Haley looks like she could do women's bodybuilding easy.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, bro, I think when you peel down and you look, I think that it would put some merit to throw yourself in a women's bodybuilding show. If you get peeled, like, and I think it would be like, just to see how you stack up, I think you should.
That's going to be Justin's job. That's going to be his job.
I'm going to be the assistant coach. This is what she's doing.
You can.
But
wait,
Jess,
I want to talk about Jess.
Yes, same.
If you don't remember looking at
Good morning, sunshine.
Wait, let me finish my thought before I lose it. Jess, did you not remember me and you standing next to each other? Like, you were massive. You were huge compared to me.
I don't remember this, I guess.
Okay, well, I'll send you pictures later. You tower me, and like, not just.
But I'm just taller. I'm taller.
No, you're big girl. I saw our thighs next to each other. It would look different, okay?
It's a quad competition, okay? Always is.
It is. I love that you're on the.
I love that she's getting steps in. This is such a great morning.
A walking pad.
I heard the beep beep and I thought I had my rice maker on.
I'm trying not to be fat.
Have you guys seen?
It's hard, isn't it?
Liana McCall's new Doberman on their treadmill.
Oh, dude, it's just on the treadmill. Dude, they're like, we just walked our dog for an hour, and now our dog is gonna walk on the treadmill for 6 miles. It's like, what?
Dude, that dog, like the way when they got that dog, the previous owner had this poor dog like locked up, like the amount of anxiety that dog had. And so the exercise, like that dog needs that. That's like me. If I were a dog, that would be me to calm me down. Like if you wanted me to be a good temperament dog, you need to run me. Like,
we actually have a little mobile van that goes around out here. It's got a little doggy treadmill. And people pay them to just come stop by their house in the middle of the day, and
that's lucrative as hell.
We can do it for you.
Business with me.
Do it for kids.
Oh my god, perfect. All right, little girl, get on the treadmill. Well, that's okay. Like the freaking photo guy, I think it was Dan Ryan when we're checking in at Atlantic Coast. He's like, "Okay, little one, it's your turn."
I feel so bad. That's etched into your brain, isn't it?
It is forever there. And I had my delts out too. It was the worst part. That was the worst part. Like I looked jacked and everyone's like, "Oh, you're doing women's physique." I'm like, "No, I'm figure." I'm like, "Wow, what a compliment." Because usually people are asking if I'm doing bikini.
But now she's doing women's physique, eh?
We're all women's physique sisters. And then Jess is just going to join us because her back is huge.
Okay, wait. I saw Tanya do a side chest. And I was like, "Excuse me, what?"
I'm like, I'm quitting. I'm quitting.
I quit. We're fine.
I quit. Mm-hmm.
No, we're not pretty. It's fine.
Like,
it's fine.
Year, please.
That's like, yeah.
We're fine.
Well,
no, we're
like
not. We're fine. We're fine.
When Jess makes the move, we're all fucked too. Like,
Listen,
I'm quitting once Jess does women's physique. We're done.
We haven't even seen the front. We got to see front and back doubles still. I've been pestering for it.
Okay, see, that's the thing. My thing is like everyone sees my back and thinks that, but if you line up like all of the top level figure girls and all of the top level women's physique girls, I would be willing to bet that the women's physique girls are just as dense.
Oh yeah.
Also valid. We did talk about this.
We should have taken the top 4 from the figure division at Atlantic Coast and then the top 4 from the women's physique and had them all do a pose down.
I think
everyone's doing back double.
This might be bold of me to say, but I think that Jessica would get destroyed in women's physique.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think so. I just don't think like she's big for figure, but I don't think she's big enough for physique. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. I'm a shitty bodybuilder. I don't know what I'm doing.
We're talking about
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Jessica Reyes, right?
What?
Yeah.
We're talking about me, not Jessica Reyes, right?
Yeah, I'm not talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about Reyes. You.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Reyes is so narrow that I think if you would put her legs out and she would hit anything like that with her limbs all out, she would look kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know?
Figure.
And I do think that's the thing about like the taller girls and women's physique, because you kind of see it with Paula too. Well, Paula just the longer her limbs are, the more like gaps there are to fill.
How is Paula still so lean?
Yeah, right now.
Do you want to talk about it?
I know, but yeah.
Maybe she's got more shows. Maybe she's just gonna show.
No, I think we're doing something else.
What?
Oh, we're all quiet on set now.
I want to know. We're waiting for you to talk. We're waiting for you to talk.
I just think we're getting a good old help from a little slim pin or two. Like, I think we're just, I think we're maybe abusing the insulin a little bit. Maybe I'm talking on my ass, but
she, like, posted she was eating like 230 grams of carbs like pre-training.
Precisely, and that's
that's
what's taking me off to it. There's something wrong.
Crazy.
My goodness.
There's something wrong.
I've used insulin, but I wasn't that good.
These girls don't care, Bree. They don't care. Caution to the wind.
These Europeans are reckless.
It's crazy. I didn't realize she's only like 25 or 26 too. She's
Oh my gosh.
She has a baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
Crazy.
No.
I would still love to see her move up to women's bodybuilding. I just feel like her frame is so large.
Yeah. If
she would look good
adds like
bodybuilding.
Size onto her biceps, she's good at bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
She'll have to do
it. I love her, but I'm like, God damn. I'm jealous.
Right?
I'm a hater. I'm a hater
for sure.
I'm a hater of Paula. I mean,
it's like bordering on hate, but I'm also like, God damn it, I just want to be like you just a little bit.
Right? Just a little bit.
That peeled, you mean? Or just
year round
conditioning though?
Yeah.
I just want that level of conditioning. God damn.
Yeah.
I gotta die for that shit.
Yeah.
With the size, like that's the whole key. Like, I'm sorry, being like someone who gets peeled I don't want to say easy, but I can get peeled. It kind of sucks, honestly, when I'm flat. Like, I almost would rather be a little bit like less lean and have the size. So the fact that she's got the size and the conditioning, like, it's just not fair. Yeah. You can't have both. You can't have both. It's crap.
Yeah.
Did we ever talk about how tall she is?
She's tall.
Not to make it a Paula show, but
she is tall. And I think that's what I mean, where it's like sometimes I feel like the taller girls, it's almost like you need to just push all the way.
Have you guys seen her in person?
No.
I met her like a couple days before the Olympia at the gym. She's like, you gotta be, because I'm like 5'4.5", 5'5". She's like 5'9".
Oh wow.
She's big.
I take that back. So not this past Rising Phoenix, but the Rising Phoenix before.
Yeah.
She trained here, and like the amount of size she put on between 23 and we are in 25. 24
in the past 2 years
is just insane.
Yeah.
Like she blew up.
That's like, I mean,
so she could do that again. She could do bodybuilding like no problem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like Bree's teammate Meg, like Meg is hugely tall. She's jacked and she's peeled. And
did you see her recent update? She said she's 209 pounds.
And she still has lines in her legs. Like, how is that a thing? And abs?
Dude, she's
like 209.
I'm pretty sure she's eating like, wow, I know this girl's entire life. I'm pretty sure she's eating like close to like 500 grams of carbs a day.
Oh wow.
That's a whole.
Have you had
I don't even know if I want that.
Have you had a pretty good food bump, Brie? Or are you still on the struggle bus?
No, I'm eating like 2,400 calories right now. It's like 215 protein, 245 carb, and like 60 fat.
That's not bad.
Pretty good. The highest my food got up in the off season was like 2,800. So
yeah, you're close then.
I'm getting close. He took me straight from fucking. I was at the bitter end I was eating like 1650 and he bumped me straight to 24.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like, okay, cool.
Thank
I
you.
feel like a person again.
Yeah.
How did you
Yeah.
feel after Atlantic Coast? Like,
Like mentally?
yeah, like how you did, like where you were at, like.
Oh Lord. I mean, if I'm first of all, like I cannot be mad with 2 top 10 finishes in my first pro season. Like that's fucking awesome. And I also realized from Mexico to Atlantic Coast, even like the shows were both the same size. There was 22 girls in each show, which is crazy for women's physique. But I also realized, and this is no shade to any of the girls in Mexico, a lot of the girls I competed with were from like Mexico or Colombia versus a lot of the girls in Florida were from the USA. So there's just a different caliber, I think, of competition there, you know? But I feel okay. Like towards the end, I was talking to Cameron between prejudging and finals in Florida. And I was like, my body's like dead. I look so fucking tired. I went out, I looked like flat and watery. And I was just like, he was just like, I think no matter how much we pushed, like your body just wasn't having it anymore. Like I've been in a deficit since fucking April.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where it's like I already paid for the flights, I already paid for the Airbnb, like everything was paid for weeks in advance. So I was like, I'll just fucking see it through, get more stage time, which by the time I got to the stage, I was so fucking over it as a whole. I wasn't even nervous. So I didn't even care. So it's like, okay,
You looked
that's good.
so good on stage, dude.
I was gonna say your presentation was my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
And
that because I love you.
Thank you. Yeah.
I got yelled at multiple times for sneaking up with my camera. They're like, you can't do that. I was like, I'm gonna do it. So
But I feel I don't know. I'm trying not to I don't really feel that negatively about it, but I know that there's a lot of fucking work I need to do in terms of like conditioning, which we all knew because my feedback in Mexico was you're perfect. You get peeled like top 1 and top 2, and you're top 4 at the Olympia. And then Tyler told me in Florida, he's like, you have everything, just get peeled. And so I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I'm trying really fucking hard.
I'm trying here. I mean, this shot, like all of your shots and even your transitions were just gorgeous.
Thank you. Haley
I mean,
took those photos.
So
Thank
pretty.
you. Thank you. Yeah,
It's an
so I'm just trying not to get too fat. I'm like, well, I haven't weighed myself since after Thanksgiving, but I've been like 6-7 pounds up, which is fine, but it's like such a soft 6-7 pounds once you're like off everything. I'm like, wait, where did everything go?
Yeah, I understand that.
But I'm just trying to like follow the reverse and hit. He already has a show. He already told me, he's like, hey, you want to do the show next year? Like literally while I was about to go on stage for finals. So I was like, okay, cool. So I already know what show I'm doing next year.
Nice.
It better be the Chicago Pro.
It
better be because I have to be in Chicago that weekend anyway for a wedding, so it's perfect. So I
Oh
would be
shit,
there.
yeah. So potentially 33 weeks out. I don't
At
know.
that point.
God, that's so
Okay.
mind-numbing to think about. 33 weeks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of it as like
Exciting though.
yeah, exciting because I'm like, okay, well, I have 13 weeks of like off season, which isn't that fucking long, and then a 20-ish week prep. I don't fucking know.
It's enough to like, especially since you know, your feedback says you don't need to build any muscle. I feel like that's enough time to give you like the mental reset. And I feel like that's what.
And honestly, I kind of like the thought of having a show in mind because I'm one of those people that needs like a goal to work towards, like a date-based goal, kind of, no matter if it's like a show or you need to do this by this date. So it kind of gives me some motivation to keep on my shit. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, so
so when Eleni was asking you about the deadlifts, I was asking this question about how, like, okay, for instance, when I started lifting, I didn't really give a fuck about form. I just like would go in there and try to like wreck myself.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I didn't. And nowadays, like, kids get started and they're super like nuanced about like the fine details. So
yeah.
Would you rather have someone who like learns to lock in on like intensity first and then the form comes, or form and then figure out how to find intensity?
That's a really good question.
And I don't think there's a right or a wrong. I just sometimes I like sometimes I just wonder what the outcome would be.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, probably I would want you to learn how to train hard, because that's a thing that really, really takes time.
Yeah.
Versus like when I come to someone with like less than stellar technique, they know how to work hard. So tweaking technique, for me at least, for people, is pretty fucking easy because I've been doing it for so long and I have like a million different cues to give people. But teaching someone how to work hard or like fucking get after it, it's a long process.
It's a long process. I mean, I said it. I think intensity is a personality trait. And
Yeah.
we all to a degree have some form of it. It's just how much of it do we have? And if you have someone that's highly intense,
Yeah.
like they're going to be intense about correcting their form.
Yeah, because like I remember this one girl has like perfect technique. I was like, okay, this is awesome, but she's like, I had a set of like fucking lying hamstring curls at like RPE 9, and she was like, this is really hard. And I'm like, okay, this looks like you have like 6 reps left in the tank. So one week I FaceTimed her live while she was doing that set. And I was like, just keep going. And it's like over her actual rep range. But she was like almost till failure. And she was like, holy shit. And I'm like, that's RPE 9. 6 more reps after your rep range was RPE 9. So you need to up the weight.
Yeah,
So,
completely.
You know, I was doing like a rest pause set with a girl once, and you know, the way I do a rest pause set is the load should be heavy enough that you get like around 10 to 12 for your first, and then rest 15 seconds, and then you're probably only going to get like 3 to 4 on that next one. So I was putting this girl who was newer to lifting through it and told her the way. So she stops at 12 after her first, waits 15 seconds, and then gets another like 12 on her second set.
Oh Lord.
Oh, no.
I was just like, okay, so
that's not what we wanted.
What we learned from that was you probably had a lot more than 12 in your first set, so we can increase the weight. So sometimes I think you don't know until you know.
I think those intensifiers help too, like the rest pause, Maya reps, whatever you want to do too. Sometimes I sneak those in just to be like, this is how you actually need this. You need to die.
Yeah.
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 This is kind of my OT brain going, but I trained with someone a couple years ago when I first started using like rest pause sets and stuff. And it's almost the way this guy described it to me. He's like, it's honestly a sensory overload when I like get to that point where it's really intense and my brain almost can't handle being that uncomfortable. And I have to like, he would like sit there between the sets, because I saw him like kind of like mouthing to himself and closing his eyes. He's like, I kind of have to like desensitize myself before I go back because my brain is so uncomfortable with the sensory and stimulus overload. I'm like, I never thought of that. Like,
he's probably a lot smarter than us because his body is trying to preserve himself.
Doesn't want. We talk in like pediatric OT. They talk about like sensory profiles for kids that hate like different textures and stuff or different feelings. And like, I honestly could equate it to being like that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because like your brain is trying to protect you. Like,
but then on the opposite end, like I crave that feeling. Like I'm an adrenaline junkie. Something wrong with me.
It's just a feeling. Like you just gotta push. You just gotta feel like you're safe. You're fine. You're in a machine that's stabilizing you. Everything's gonna be okay.
It's just blood. It's just blood.
I still sit there and dream about that mega mass chest supported row you guys have at the layer. I love that thing. We all need to make a group trip to Bree and go train there.
I love that thing.
I miss those type of pieces.
You what?
You have what?
I miss those pieces. We don't have those here.
Okay, so we're all gonna move in Bree's house. I hope you can house all of us. We're gonna have our bodybuilding sorority.
I'm already setting up Joe's bunk in the garage.
Hell yeah.
I remember I was talking to Haley about that when I was in Florida. She's like, I'll feed Joe every other Wednesday. And I was like, that's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah,
we can all have feeding schedules for Joe.
I'll take him on a walk. He probably only needs like one lap around the neighborhood anyways.
That's where the treadmill comes in though.
Exactly.
Does that mean you guys
there's
are
time up to the treadmill?
There's a treadmill and an elliptical in the garage. He'll be fine.
Does that mean you guys are going to
walk
together next year?
We're going to what?
Are you going to prep together next year?
I don't know. I don't know what he wants to do because do you guys ever remember that crazy viral video of the bar bending around the guy? That's Joe.
Yeah.
I remember because he
shared that recently.
Yeah.
So it like completely compressed his like nerves in his cervical spine to where he actually like lost feeling in his entire left lat and left tricep. Like he went from benching like 570 to not even being able to bench a plate.
Oh, wow.
And so he
That's
rehabbed himself back from that to, I think his best bench was like 550 or some shit like that. And he's been like in bodybuilding off season. I do his diet and all that stuff. But we were traveling to Florida recently and he compressed it again because we were walking to the airport and he had all these bags on him. And I think it compressed. So he like doesn't really have feeling in them right now. It's kind of painful for him. So he's like, I don't know if this shit is fucking worth it. I've come back from too many like career-ending injuries. Like he's torn quads, he's torn both biceps, he's compressed his cervical shit. Like he's got so many fucking injuries. He tore his QL, and so he's like kind of figuring out what he can do right now. But he fucking doesn't even really like bodybuilding anyway. It was just something for for him to do because powerlifting is out of the cards for him just due to how many injuries he's had and just how heavy he lifts. So he's thinking of if he can still do bodybuilding, he'll do that, or maybe he'll get into like running or like high rocks, or I don't fucking know.
Hell yeah.
He's just gonna figure out something. He just wants to do hard shit. He just likes to suffer. So he's like, running's really hard. Maybe I'll try that. I don't fucking know. So he's figuring it out, and I don't know. It's there's a lot of I don't knows going on right now.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Valid. Because he gracefully failed that. I would have dropped it. Probably would have had way worse things happen to me.
I would have freaked the fuck out. There's no way.
Totally. Same.
He struggled with that shit for like 30 seconds.
That's like C6, C7, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because he checked like kind of like his shoulder blade and stuff. I'm assuming that's in his rehab that he's doing and everything.
Dude, he's done so much fucking shit. He spent like probably collective $50K over the past like decade trying to fix this fucking shit. But he's going to our PT. He's getting needled. He has like this cervical traction device that he like does like puts on the wall or puts in the door, and it like.
Have you guys, any of you ever tried that?
No.
It feels phenomenal. It like I have a manual way that I can do that and like kind of create that by tilting and then pulling, and it feels amazing. But if you can get it for yourself, like it just feels so good on your cervical.
Yeah.
Strongly recommend.
But
can I do it on myself?
Yeah. Well, this device that he has on Amazon, you just like hook the strap through a door and then
say it.
We're about to get censored. They're gonna be like, are you talking about unaliving yourself? Are you putting something around your neck and hanging it from a thing?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going there. I was thinking chin strap.
Literally
I was
went like this. Like, well, if you put it around right here. I said, I know where this is going.
Oh,
I think about it once a month. Don't tempt me. It might be too tempting. Like a gateway drug. Maybe if we slid back a little further.
Just end it all.
These door frames aren't small enough. It's fine.
Oh shit, Haley, when are you competing next year?
God, the hell if I know.
Jessica.
We just started the health phase.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start a mini cut probably after the holidays is what he's tentatively planning. I'll get labs done here in 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
So either I'll be spring, like Rising Phoenix-ish, or I'll be fall.
Oh my God.
Haley about to be Pamela Anderson.
I don't want to be Rising Phoenix. It's scary.
Why?
Wait.
There's so many big girls here.
You're a big girl. You're like, wait.
I feel
Say that again, Jess.
Rising Phoenix has always been fall. Did they move it to spring?
No, it's September.
Oh, well, I'm an idiot. There's something... Whatever other shows he was thinking about, and we thought about doing Mexico. Doing Mexico.
Don't do it.
I already told Justin to say no to that with how shitty that was.
That's his dumb. I'm still saying like, we should do Mexico.
If you do it, just make sure that you do your own tan, because the tanning spaces, the men and the women's tents were facing each other. It was co-ed.
Hell yeah, that's what I want to see.
Maybe I'm into that. Maybe we're into it.
If you do that,
they have to see you too.
Because I'll tell you what hotel to stay at. Because we stayed at a really good hotel. Because you want one where you can like cook and shit. But it was
be flaunting it. Haley gives no fucks.
At that point, you don't give a single fuck, man.
I give a lot of fucks, actually.
Oh well.
I just did my own tangent.
I didn't.
I didn't care at all. But
What do you mean? I posed in that posing room in front of all the professional photographers in front of with a thong. A
And
thong.
it was like a thong, not just like
Oh, those pictures on the gram. They're on the gram now.
It was a piece of string. Like she
It was
took
a shoelace. A
I can't
shoelace.
do that.
Drop trowel, girl.
I
Those
can't do
are-
shoelaces.
Those are the best thongs, though. Those are
really.
yeah.
They're
I feel like
comfy.
they provide no protection to my beehole, and I don't like that.
It didn't breed, and it was a yellow
It was
thong,
green.
and it was sweaty, so like it was damn near sheer. It was damn near sheer. And he said,
Do you
"Okay, take some pictures."
I feel like that's one that you could sell and get some money out of now. That sweated in thong.
That
Sell it.
Brandon Psy guy took all those, poor thing, from like this angle too.
Oh God! Wait, where are those photos? Just for science.
They're on the gram.
They're on
Justin
the
posted them.
Who's
Jeff.
Grant?
Justin posted them.
Justin.
I'm collaborated on them, so
Oh.
it's there. Once you
Jess.
now know that it's a thong, though, you're like, "That's a thong."
That's a thong.
Let's
I
see.
didn't
Jess, what
bring
are
a
your
posing
thoughts
stick.
on
Not
a
bad.
pro debut?
Probably next fall.
Hell yeah.
Like maybe right.
That's a thong. It's sweaty too. Yeah, I still have it.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
There you
Lucky
go.
thong.
Yeah, this is
Breeze like screenshot save.
Save into favorites folder.
See,
Girl.
that thing is barely hanging on by a thread.
I remember. Actually, I
You don't
yeah,
even
I
see
remember
the thong,
seeing
you just see
those.
the tan line and think you're naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I am. I am. That thong should never be outside of
Okay, Haley,
sweatpants.
what was your biggest off season then going into this prep? Like weight,
So my weight got up to like 186,
and what are you now?
182.
But a much better 180s.
Oh, it's a whole bunch better. It's so much better. I need to post those photos too because that's important
yes,
that is
for the people to
important.
see.
need context.
Because it's bad. Those pictures
Well,
are
I just showed Bree my heaviest off season like for last year, and I think I got 165,
You're big girl.
and I was big, and it was
Oh, I
so like
hard.
walking around was like uncomfortable, like going upstairs, like I was like walking upstairs in front of my hand surgeon, and I'm like, he's like, "Dog, are you okay? Do we need to get you something?" I'm like, I'm just really big and uncomfortable right now. Just like
165 for your height though is pretty fucking big, dude.
yeah.
exactly, and that's where I was like, I'm like following everything to a T. I'm not dicking around. Like, am I doing something wrong? Like,
And guess what? You got to do it again.
I know
Yeah.
I have to be big girl.
How much are
Yeah.
you right now?
I'm about 3 pounds up from stage weight, so I'm knocking on the 130. I'm almost there.
God,
Like,
damn.
Oh wow, you're only 3
trying
pounds
my
up.
best. Yeah,
How are
I'm
you
only 3 pounds.
up. Fuck.
I don't know. And I'm eating a lot. I mean, he bumped me. Like I have hella carbs in every meal. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying my best on it. I mean, I'm only doing 25 minutes of cardio. Like I'm not, everything, all the fat burners and stuff are out. So it's just my body. I put on, obviously, like that was pre-Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I put on another like 2-3 pounds, but
Hell yeah.
it's still like, I guess I struggle to put weight on, but we'll hit a threshold where it'll just go up. So I'm not too concerned, but
I always wonder what's harder. Like what would suck more? Like just being able to get lean, but it's hard to like gain size, or the opposite. Because I am the opposite. I look at food and I gain weight.
I feel like I'm that way too.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
honestly,
For me.
I think it's a mental fuck on both sides, because it's definitely mental for me where like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just like, I constantly am like, well, I'm just the scrawny girl, like that's just like gonna be my thing. Like I'm not scrawny,
Yeah.
to the public eye, but like in a bodybuilding or if women's physique context, like I'm the smaller girl. So it's rough not being able to put on the size, because it's so like I would rather be, and I guess this kind of goes along with it, I would rather be starving, or I would rather be starving than uncomfortably full.
Same.
Uncomfortably full is so uncomfortable,
Yeah.
where I can sit in my hunger. Yes, it hurts, but it's a different type of hurt.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
That
agree.
makes sense.
So you talk with Jacoby, and you guys have a game plan to officially do women's physique next year.
we're going to go for it, you know, and kind of going back to like being excited for Michelle, you know, it was super cute. And I appreciate Justin. Right after prejudging, he like immediately like ran backstage and like found me and was like, tears were welling up in his eyes. And it was really cute. And I was like, hey man, like, I don't have any feelings towards this. Like, I'm not devastated. I'm not a sore loser. If anything, I'm a really good loser because I'm so happy for everyone else. Like, you know, Jessica's won 30 million shows and I'm beaming happy for her for winning. I'm beaming happy for Michelle. I was like, hey, Justin, like, we can talk later, but like Michelle's right, you know, right here. Let's be excited for Michelle.
Yeah.
And like, how can I be mad? That was my best look to date.
That's
And
such a
like,
good look.
like my
present.
thank you. Like my presentation, like Morgan slayed my hair and makeup, like my look, like the jewelry she picked out. Like, I mean, everything like came together. Christina just polished the crap out of my posing. So I couldn't be mad.
So
and I
cute.
think sometimes the little kick, right? You like that?
I love that.
That's from RuPaul's Drag Race. A lot of the drag queens do that when they walk off. So I just wanted to add a little like flair.
I think it's so cute.
Wait, what was your feedback again?
So Tyler said I need to grow my legs on all sides, and then to bring up width and density in my back. And I asked about women's physique. He's like, well, your conditioning should be celebrated. So I don't see why not. You just need to you need size. So we just need to combine each other, Brie.
Please, let's just run each other really hard.
Exactly.
This is such a good look, but like when I told you, this was one of the first things I think I even said to Haley when we were watching is like, they were bringing out everyone in groups of like 6 or 7. So we watched like 3 groups of 6 to 7 come out. And then you were in that last group and there were like 14 girls in it.
Yeah, they just threw us out there.
And it was like tall girl after
That
tall
was
girl
bad.
after tall girl all coming out. And I see all those tall girls and I'm just like, uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like
shit.
you can't do anything about your height, you know, and I think just being like the shortest one there, not the smallest, but the shortest, it just, you were all so close together that the first look, you didn't even really get a fair first look, I felt.
I mean, like the judges didn't even look up from their table. I think at the last group, they're kind of over us, you know, like they didn't look at us, which again, like that's just how the cookie crumbles. And I don't have any malice or shade towards any of it. Like it was my best look. And Florida, you know, we talk about, you know, Brie mentioned like Mexico versus America, dude, freaking anywhere else in the United States, like even doing like a Pacific Northwest show versus Florida's probably one of the like biggest shows. Like Florida bodybuilding, like for the pro shows are hard. Like, so it just was like, you know, the girls that showed up, the cards were stacked against me. And, you know, I told Justin, like, we don't need to be upset. We need, like, I'm happy. Like I'm a little sad with my placing, I guess, from an objective standpoint, but like, how can I be sad? This was my best look. Like it was the best prep. Like
I'm pretty sure they said there was like 220 pros total that were competing at that show.
Yeah, it was huge. So like even like Brie getting top 10 in that lineup, like that's huge.
Yeah.
I think the top 10 of that lineup they're future Olympians. Like so I can't be mad. And yeah, I wish I would have tried out women's physique just to see where I would have stacked up. In retrospect, like I don't think I was even breaking the top 10 with my size, but it would have been good to get feedback.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know.
I think you probably would have been in that top 10.
There's something, especially because the winner wasn't the biggest girl in the lineup.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
There's just something about the quality of your muscle and like your skin texture that I think is just going to shine in women's physique.
Yeah, I'm super excited and I was telling Christina about this with my figure skating background. Like, I mean, Autumn had a very unique individual routine. I want to add some of my, like the figure skating flair and the showmanship stuff. Like that's my jam. Like I love performing. So like everyone was like, dude, you went out there at nationals and it looked like you planned that routine. And I was like, cause that's naturally who I am. I like that gives me that performance.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. I do, I'm not sure. Yes, my conditioning was good. And yes, I have good shape, but I don't know if like I have some size, but I don't know if it would have been enough size to be rewarded like in that lineup, especially, like, you guys were all just really dense. I mean, and conditioned. Like, you guys all looked great. So I don't know how I would have done, but Tyler said that, you know, as long as they put the size on, it'll be a good home for me. So
I mean, I love figure. Just, it's so pretty, but I feel like in women's physique, you have more of like a chance to stand out.
I agree.
So I'm excited.
And like, unless you're fucking Sid, it's like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know, and you were totally right. There is the girl who got placed right above me. Her name's Jamie. She's a figure gal. She is truly like a little Sid. Like, I was like standing next to her and like looking, like, this girl's got some freaking proportions.
Yeah,
She's
like,
girl again.
What was that?
Hey, there's little old me.
Yeah,
like,
you know, I was having this conversation, I think, with Haley earlier in the week, but the look that's winning figure pro shows is so structurally specific.
Yes.
Whereas physique, I feel like it awards a range of structures. You know, you don't need to have that Sid Gillen snatched itty bitty waist, you know. And that's something that I've like had to consider for myself a lot too, is I don't have that Sid Gillen structure, you know.
Fuck, nobody does.
Millennium's muscle is so fresh looking still, and they love that. They eat that up in women's physique.
Yeah.
And you have such pretty muscle bellies. Like, it's just,
God, even
you know,
looking
some of
at
these
your
girls
back from this to Atlantic Coast, it came up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You change your physique.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just they'll love it.
Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to pose. I'm just excited to pose and not wear heels. So excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get excited about it.
I'm going to keep the heels and put them on periodically and like live my little fantasy every now and then, but no.
Yeah, unless you become a flat-footed bitch and then you can't fit in them anymore.
Are you wearing your toe spacers, Haley?
I am, but my God.
They hurt, don't they?
They hurt so bad.
They hurt.
I also had to make my own, basically. Build your own foot-toe spacers. I got a web toe.
Wait, you guys are using toe spacers?
Yeah.
I remember I was watching the podcast and Marissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Haley were talking about their knees hurting and shit, and I was like, their feet probably fucking suck. So I was like, here, buy these.
Yo, I need to get from figure skating, like my feet, like all my toes from fitting in my
let me send
shoes.
you the link.
Send me the link.
Too,
I need like my feet, like, you know how like they like people have wrapped their toes like so their feet are smaller.
Yeah,
like
Chinese
that's what my
binding
feet.
Shit.
Yes, the binding. That's what my feet look like. I mean, they're trash. My feet are trash.
Oh, yeah,
your little toes are all like.
They're gonna hurt. Just bear with it.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
my
it.
toes were like that, and then I made myself keep wearing toe spacers, and then sometimes I would even sleep with them in. That's how
really?
I was dedicated to that shit. But I also used to wear, you know, those little Vibram 5-finger weird shoes.
Yes, I used to love those.
They're the best to train in ever. They look fucking weird, but I love them.
They train good.
No, I can't. My little toe will get stuck in the little. It won't. They have to make special ones for me.
Oh my God!
Where they just stitch those two toes together so they both can just be in there.
You should find the Reddit forum for people with webbed toes, and
you can
see what they say.
I'm scared to see what's in there.
You can be rich.
You could be. I was gonna say.
No,
you're sitting on a pile of cash right now, and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably.
Dude, this like.
I can swim no faster than the average person. It's unfortunate.
Hey, wait, time out with swimming. I can't swim anymore.
Oh,
like,
I sink.
What do you mean?
I sink. I fucking sink. Dude, I literally went in Lake Washington over the summer during like they have like an air water show, and like I jumped in the water to pee and I literally almost drowned.
Yeah.
Like, I literally it was my hand surgeon's boat. So I'm like, Dr. Trumbull, I'm like about to drown. Like, someone help me here.
Isn't it humbling? It's like
It's terrible. And I had a life vest on, and I was still sinking. Like the life vest was here, and like I'm like.
I just went in a pool and was just shocked that I couldn't like swim across. I didn't have a life vest or anything.
Oh my
I'm
god!
so glad we're talking about this because people think I'm joking
No.
when I say this.
I
You can
sink.
swim.
I don't even think
No.
I've tried swimming
Really?
in forever. You know, Hunter doesn't know how to swim at all.
Well,
Let's
she's
teach
fucked.
Hunter to swim.
She's fucked, dude.
We
I
try to
think
get her
of
like
before
pool
that.
I try to
floaties.
take her to little lessons, but it's like she's so fucking dense. It
Dense.
scares me.
Yes, exactly. And I like, again, I'm not the biggest gal, in the world, but like the change in composition.
Dude,
I'm
For your
sinking.
structure, though, like you're pushing it.
Yeah, I'm
You're
sinking.
pushing it.
So I first realized it. I was at my friend's birthday at like a lake with my ex-wife, and like I jumped in the water and was like sinking, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, like let's help Eleni." And my ex-wife was like, like just let her struggle. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, no, I'm like literally drowning. Like I don't have anything because I can swim, and I'm freaking out, and she's just like watching me, like.
She'll pop back up.
Like, and I get on the boat and I look at her. She's like, "You were gonna figure it out either way." I'm like, "This bitch wants my life insurance
Sounds like a
policy."
Dateline episode in the making.
Yes,
Do you
she
have a
wants
big one
my.
on you? Because
I had a $1 million life insurance policy with my clinic. She wanted to cash in on that.
I've watched 50 Minutes a few times.
Yes.
That'll get your ass dead so quick.
Me and Morgan have the agreement. I always I get the fat life insurance policy, and I just look at her as like, if you want to kill me, just make sure that they don't see it as a murder. I want you to be comfy. So just know if something happens to me and Morgan starts living her lavish life, just be happy for her.
I will take some shush money, though. I will
Yes.
take
Yeah.
She owes,
We know
yes,
what's
everyone
good.
gets 10%. Everyone gets a
Yeah.
little shush money.
just
It's
a
like, dude,
little
just-
bit.
Throw me like 20K and I'll shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me too. I'll go a little cheaper, even.
I mean,
I'll
take
just write
10,
pretty bad,
15.
so
I'll
Yeah.
just write you guys in my will, and Harrison gets an extra 10 grand because he's Harrison.
perfect.
Aw.
Elmer gets some money too, and then
I was gonna say,
3
what
of your
about
dogs get money too. The pups got to be taken care of, and maybe Joe. I'll put Joe in there too.
Yeah, it's like
Everyone gets money.
10K would solve a lot of my problems right now, you know?
I know, as petty as that is. 10K would go far.
I'd be good with 10K, yeah.
Seriously,
There's no money in this shit.
no,
dude,
no, there's
unfortunately
not.
I'm like looking at all the money I spent and I'm like,
Oh, don't do that.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm looking. There's a local guy out here that had the audacity to start a GoFundMe for nationals, and he's a dad with like 2 kids.
brother,
Like,
Chill out.
he's like, fund my national trip, and like, you know what? And I'm gonna say it. He might watch it. He probably won't. Like,
I'll
I
back
looked at
you
his
up.
physique. I'm sorry, dog. You're not worth donating to because you're not winning a pro card at this
well,
show.
also this is like an elective sport. If you need to raise money, like bake, cook, like offer something, like
Something.
a t-shirt, like
Something.
make little oven mitts. I don't fucking know.
Nationals, NPC
yeah.
nationals, or a whatever national or pro qualifying show will be the most expensive show in your bodybuilding career. Because as a pro, like, we don't pay registration fees, so that saves a couple $100 they gouge us with. Like, that's the most expensive excursion of your career. You do it, you get your pro card, like, one and done, and that's great, and you're out.
Yeah.
Like, don't
Well,
waste your money.
The registration alone is like $400 a class, isn't it?
Yeah, 400 a class. Like,
And it was 350. Right?
it
It
was
was
350. No, 375.
375. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
It was 375.
And you probably have to
400.
renew your NPC card just for that, and it'll expire again in 2 months.
Yep,
It's only good for
exactly.
the year, and that's like $200.
It's crazy.
I
And the tickets
remember-
alone.
The first, well, it's got to have gone up because I remember when I did my first USAs in 2022, it was 350. Then the next year when I did it and I got my pro card, it was 375. And I asked somebody how much it was the next year, and it was 400.
You know, it's crazy. I decided for funsies because Junior Nationals was in Chicago, literally like right down the street from me. And this was my first year of competing. And I was peeled. I was a little baby, but I was peeled. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do Junior Nationals for fun. Like, I'm not going to win, but it'll be fun. It was $150 for the registration in 2019.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
It was $150.
How did you do?
I got second call outs. I was top 10.
Okay, because
in
like
a
I didn't even know
giant
you
class.
did this.
Yeah, I did this, and it was like I didn't realize that like PEDs were a thing. I thought everyone was natural at nationals, and I'm backstage texting my friend like, "Hey, abort mission! These girls are huge." And my friend, who's a drag queen, was actually working backstage. Like I was like, "What are you doing here? Like, why are you here?" He's like, "Bitch, I'm just hanging out." I'm like, "Okay, slay, this is great." And the girl who won my class, her suit broke, and she barely spoke English, and she's crying. She was from like Brazil. And I look at him because I know he knows how to sew. I'm like, please go help her. Like, sew her. Like, do you have your little kit on you? He's like, I always have it. I have it. He's like, but are you sure? Like, do you want, like, this could be it? I'm like, if this girl does not win, I am not winning. Like, go sew this girl's suit. Do something to fix this girl's suit. And he fixed her suit and she won. But yeah, like, I looked around. I was like, I'm not winning. But it was a really great experience. I had fun. It was like cute little Eleni just pumping up and like looking around and going, oh, this is kind of cool. But I did not realize that everyone was on drugs. And I was just.
What made everyone here get into bodybuilding?
Oh God.
Who's going first?
How much time do we have?
Well, to condense the story, after college, I waited a year and a half before applying to occupational therapy school, and I had a kinesiology degree, so I worked in a gym, and I was a personal trainer, did corrective exercise, et cetera, et cetera. And the other trainers who competed were like, hey, like, you have great structure, and you can get, like, you're pretty peeled, like, you should think about this. And I was like, no, I don't know. And I got to OT school, and I didn't realize how depressed I was after being done with college softball. Because like after 4 years, there's no transitional period. Like the sport you've played your entire life, it's just done. They're like, okay, thanks for your time. See you later. Mm-hmm. And it just put me in such a bad place mentally. And so I was in grad school. My classmates were kind of squares, so I didn't really get along with them because they were all like rural Iowa farmers, and I don't know, just weren't resilient humans. So I didn't vibe with any of my classmates besides like one or two. I was bored. And so I was like, well, let's prep for a show. And I prepped for a show and I really loved it. And I was like, this is my sport now. So next.
My turn? Okay. To condense it down to, I had a cute story that I usually tell people, which is not necessarily untrue, is because I had like a crush on a guy in high school that did bodybuilding, and I was also kind of like into weightlifting at the time. And so I kind of did it as like like this is kind of fun. But, and I'm okay saying it like on our thing. I wasn't upfront about it with other podcasts that I kind of did right after going pro. But I went through, when I was like 17, 16, I had abuse by a gym trainer at one of the gyms. And so that was back when I did bikini. And of course, like it was kind of like a protective thing for me. It was like, I want to put on muscle because those girls don't get, I can't say the hard word, the hard word, but like in my brain, I was like, these girls would never get taken advantage of. Like that wouldn't happen to them. So I want to be some big girl that like men wouldn't think twice about doing that kind of stuff too. So obviously I don't do it for that reason anymore. I love it as is, but like it kind of stemmed from a like abuse standpoint. But like getting in the gym period kind of was like, like I want to do something kind of athletic, but I'm not really good at these sports anymore because I was a mediocre athlete, to be fair. And then I found that guy that was like, oh, he's kind of cute. Oh, he does this. Like, what's this? And then I saw all these like bikini competitors and did that. But I did one bikini show and it wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
But, it stems from more of a sad thing. Maybe we'll deep dive that a different time. But, a lot of girls, I feel like in these divisions kind of went through some sort of like, ooh, gross, nasty. And at the time, back in like January of this year, like when all these podcasts are like, how'd you get into bodybuilding? Like that's a heavy thing to kind of put on. So it's not like I was lying, but I also wasn't ready to be like, hey,
this is
this is what happened to me. And like,
that's a whole podcast with, and not just like just the bikini coaches, but with abusive coaches and not just like physically, but mentally, emotionally, like that's a whole nother podcast. But you do see that very frequent and common in the bikini division, which is super sad. I'm sorry you went through that.
Yeah, thank you. There's like nothing that I feel ill about now. Like it's given me all of these wonderful things. All
Yeah.
these people.
Yeah.
But it did stem from like a ooh, sad story.
Yeah.
And that's really not my shtick, guys. Sad stuff's not
Yeah.
my shtick.
No.
But look at you now. You're a big girl.
Big girl, thriving.
Yeah, I was like, and I love this. Like this is it. So it's all ended up
Yeah.
being the way it should be. But I do feel extra protective of women in the sport for that reason alone.
For sure.
And the small girls, like the bikini girls or girls that are just starting. And I'm like, do you want me to go beat that man up for you? Because holy shit.
You're like, I can do it.
I'm a nice, sweet girl, but the second I hear some, I'm coming.
Shit. Yeah, I'm ready.
Belt on, Miss Trunchable, I'm coming over. What you need me to do?
Jess, what about you? What got you into bodybuilding?
That's funny because I feel like I have like the short and sweet story that I normally tell people too, and then like the more elaborate story.
Yeah.
So the short and sweet version, which is still true, is I just I would always like kind of bounce back and forth between like being the crazy horse trainer girl, and when I was doing the horse stuff, I wasn't really in.
You were a horse girl.
She was.
I
a
was.
horse girl.
I was. So
She was a
then when I
rancher.
So then when I
Frickin'
wasn't doing
rancher.
the horse stuff, it's like I needed something to like fill the time and like be physically fit still. But then like the deeper I got into it, the more it turned into like, oh, I'm actually interested in bodybuilding because I can spend like 3 hours outside of the house and escape my toxic relationship situation at the time. So that's when I started taking it like more seriously.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
And now look at you. Me?
And now look at me.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Thriving.
Mine isn't like anything crazy.
That's okay.
I was doing powerlifting. I did my first powerlifting meet in 2017. And then I moved to Vegas in beginning of 2021. And I started going to Dragon's Lair. And I was like, me and Joe were like the resident powerlifters. And at that time, there was like so many Olympians going to Dragon's Lair. There was Jen Dory, there was Mark Anthony, there was, I don't know, just a million Olympians that were training there all at one time. And I always thought, I remember seeing a girl back when I lived in Washington. I think she was a figure competitor. And at that time I was like doing like CrossFit, just like figuring out what I wanted to do in the gym. And I just remember seeing her and I was like, I want to look like that one day. But I just got so wrapped up in like strength training, whatever. And so I had already hit, I think like 2 to 4 world records at that time in powerlifting. And I was like, okay, this is like fun, but I'm getting kind of bored. I want to do something harder.
You conquered it. Yeah, you conquered it.
Yeah. And so then I just was around all these bodybuilders. I was like, fuck it. I'll try it, I guess. I just want to do something hard. I just like doing hard shit. And so that's kind of how I fell into bodybuilding. So it's not anything like crazy. It was just like, I did this one sport. I kind of want to do both. There's people that do both. And I saw Hunter too was a big inspiration. She did her first bodybuilding show in 2021, then did USA's, won the overall, then did her pro debut a week later in Tampa and got second. And I was like, fuck, if she can do this, I want to try doing it.
I want to do it.
Yeah. So it's just like everybody else is doing it. It looks fun. So here we are.
Yeah.
It is
I feel like that's your personality. Like,
yeah,
all right, that looks cool. Let's just try it out and then just be great at it and just be fucking great. But that's the thing. I think with the 4 of us, when we try something out new or different, it's 110%. Like we're going to try and we're going to do it to our full capacity, where sometimes I'll see, and again, it can just be a bucket list thing. So that's fine to not be like all in it. Like that's fine. But I just can't live like that. Like being something like 70% in something for me, like that's so hard for me. Granted, you know, on the other end of that, it's being in multiple things and trying to give 110% to everything is challenging. But I feel so unaccomplished when I'm not 110%. Yeah. Like I think me and Jessica talk so much in the last like 2 weeks of prep. Like our times didn't jive. Like we weren't so super talkative. I was like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry. Like, we haven't talked like how, like, what's up, but it's like, it's just like, that's fine. Like, that's how it is sometimes. But with doing things like bodybuilding, I feel like it is like 110% or nothing. Like
Yeah.
I gotta be in it. I'm in it. Like let's do it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Gotta be. I got with Justin. That was gonna be my last swing at it, guys. Like,
Yeah. That's.
I was like,
I mean,
if I get with Justin and he can't do it, I was like, then I'll just be happy doing this as like a,
yeah.
you know, a hobby. But I was like, I'm not gonna take PEDs. Like, I'm not gonna do any of that shit. Like, it's not worth it.
How long do you guys see yourselves bodybuilding?
No, but that's honest to God how it was. Like, I remember telling my mom, I was like, you know what? I've been like spinning my wheels with these like shitty coaches. Sorry if you know he watches this stuff, but sorry, it didn't work for me. You know, I was like, I'm gonna get with a good coach, spend the money, and we're gonna do this the right way. We're gonna give it 110%, and if it's not for me, it's not for me.
Yeah, totally.
But I had to know. I had to know.
How long do you guys see yourselves competing?
God,
I know that's
I don't
hard.
know.
If I can't get fucking peeled within the next 2 years, I'm done. Like,
I respect the shit out
I'm
of
so
that.
over this fucking shit. Dude.
Wait,
Killing
sidebar before everyone else answers. Bree, can you tell the group how many buffins you freaking ordered for yourself? Just tell the group.
When did you order these?
Have you guys tried buffins?
I've had them in my cart and then looked at the shipping and been like, okay, I just need to.
Yeah, they taste so fucking good. I don't even believe the macros on them. But apparently, I was told by a girl that's sponsored by them that they sell them at 7-Elevens or something in New York. So that's like the litmus test, and they have to be like accurate within the nutrition facts. So I guess when they first came out, they were a little bit off, but then they revised them so they're like accurate. But they had a sale, and if you buy 15 buffins, you get 3 free.
That's not good enough for me, sweetie.
You said 3
I bought 22 buffins.
All different flavors?
All different flavors. Well, I got multiples of some because I think they have like 13 or 14 flavors. I'm not sure.
You all sound really good. Like, trust me, I've like been on that site so many times and then gone to check out and been like, bitch.
Honestly,
what the fuck?
But the sale is worth it. No. I did spend $150, but if you divide that by 22 buffins, that's like $5.75 a buffin.
Okay. What's everyone's like flavor profile they like? I'm sending everyone buffins. My friends are getting buffins. What are your flavor profiles?
The strawberry Pop-Tart one is.
Oh, you're not getting any buffins. You got 22 coming.
I'm telling them which ones they
got 22.
They have a Biscoff one. They have a what's the other one I really like? They have a Tres Leches one that's fucking crazy.
There's a couple girls here that rave about them too, and I'm waiting for one of them to bring one to me so I can just have a little nibble.
But the macros are amazing because each muffin has like 26 grams of protein. Anywhere
I didn't care about that.
40,
I didn't care about that shit.
You have to do it. I'm pretty sure they have retail locations in Florida.
Oh, I think they do because there's girls here that like they get them on a regular basis, and there's no way they're ordering them like that.
Yeah, but I figured the only reason why I justified buying them is because I have a sweet tooth like a motherfucker, and that's the only thing that's stopping me from eating cookies.
That's totally fair.
Like you said, if you break it
totally
out, like
she sends us the website.
I know. Okay, we're not sponsoring us. I'm not giving them screen time.
pick out a few ones that you like, girls, and I'm gonna send you guys some.
Oh,
you're not paying. That's like double.
The shipping's like $30.
Yeah. Why don't you just let me harass my friends here?
Jess
said she would give me one. Not this.
We're going to a friend's. Morgan and I are going to a friendsgiving tonight, where one of the girls is sponsored by Buffins, and that's what she's bringing. So
really?
I can swipe.
Can you do a live taste test?
Yeah.
So there was actually the gym. The gym had their year anniversary. There was a Buffin eating contest yesterday too.
I would fuck that up.
That's crazy.
I know. I was sitting there. I was like, huh.
I could easily eat like 4 or 5 of those.
I was kind of offended. One of the guys like doused it in water and like balled it up and ate it. I was like, you just literally ruined that muffin.
Yeah.
Like he
okay,
literally like ball. I don't know. I didn't stay long enough. I had to leave. I did the pull-up competition and then I left. I couldn't win. I was going to do the body weight squat competition too, because you just had to go to failure with your squat. And I'm like sitting at 125. So like, I could have and like the girl who won was like a 20-year-old, like college girl, like wellness competitor who's like,
we're going to be there all day.
Yeah. And so I didn't want to like ruin her life. Let me see if I can find the buffin eating contest video. But I didn't want to.
But I'm
Yeah,
telling you, like you know, with like protein treats, because I don't really like protein treats because they're like
I don't really either.
bullshit.
Normally, I'd just be like, if I'm gonna have like a treat like that anyway, like it's gonna be a treat, so I don't need the protein. I would
Yeah.
just
Okay.
rather have
Here,
like, a normal
this
diet.
kid literally balls it up. And
Oh
he
my
puts
god,
water
he's like
on it.
necking that
Look,
fucking
Look, like he put water and he literally put it in a ball and just
sin.
ruined it.
He came to win.
He was
That's a
very
sin.
right.
How dare you? Who provided the muffins for this?
The texture is like comparable or almost even better than a regular muffin.
Muffin.
Really?
It's
That's
absolutely-
incredible.
The
I
Iron
know.
Sanctuary guy provided the buffins, I believe. I think
Right,
he's
so
sponsored
many.
by them. But so sidebar, they had, I forget who was there at Atlantic Coast with the protein donuts.
I didn't try those.
Prime.
Everybody
They
was-
were so good.
really.
They were so
Yeah, we had a
good.
nibble. They were good.
They were
Mm.
really good. I was like, I'm gonna just buy one because I don't have food here with me. And
Yeah.
I got their red velvet one and it was like soft and fluffy. Like it was
I
more
love
like a
red
cake
velvet.
donut.
I was gonna
But,
say it was more
yeah,
cakey donut though. It was
Cake donut.
it was dense, but I like
so
that.
good.
Cake donut.
Yeah. Oh, it was so
Blueberry
good.
cake donuts are my thing.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm not a big donut girl. I'm like never.
Just the
in
cake
my
donut.
life.
Just the cake donut.
I just like a cake donut. Or sometimes if I'm feeling spicy, I do like a little apple fritter. But I haven't had
Oh.
one in forever.
That's not good.
I'm now
Those
a
are real
donut
dense too,
girl.
though.
I'm
Yeah.
now a donut girl for more like the Krispy Kreme, like that basic one, the glazed one. So what I do is I cut it into a bagel and I shove ice cream in the middle and I make an ice cream sandwich. I just want ice cream sandwiches. I had an ice cream sandwich on Thanksgiving. I made my own
Oh.
cookies and had
my
cookies
God.
and cream ice cream.
Dude, when we went to Barry's last weekend, they made me my own custom dessert. It was crazy. They made
was
me because I was like, do you guys ever do like a chocolate chip cookie skillet situation? But I wanted that with like a bunch of cookie butter. So they made like this huge fucking chocolate chip cookie skillet with cookie butter on it. And they had like their s'mores dessert. So they had like s'mores. Like I was making fucking s'mores at the table. And they had little ice cream cookie ice like sandwiches for me too. It was insane.
Wow.
I'm gonna go back there and ask for that. I'm gonna be like, I heard that Brie got this specific dessert and I want that. Here's all my money. Just make it for me.
It was phenomenal. I was eating that drunk at like 2 a.m. with the leftover. It was
Dude, Bree's the close friend story fully sent me. That was hilarious. Just like shit faced in her house, walking around, talking to her phone.
That's the content I sign up for. Personally.
fuck.
Same. Yep,
It was
exactly.
glorious.
We all need to go to Vegas and honestly, like Barry's, like from obviously a food quality experience, like phenomenal, but it's the service and the like, it's
good.
like individualized fine dining service. Like
And the
with
music's good. The
The Olympia's in
great.
Vegas again.
You what?
So we're all gonna go, right?
The Olympia's in Vegas again because they released all that crap.
Oh.
Yep.
I
It's
said
on my
fine.
calendar.
Are you gonna come?
Oh, that's what
We're all
I'm
gonna
trying
stay
to
with Bree.
finagle.
We're all staying there.
So I need to go one of these years.
Well, I mean, if you compete, you're probably gonna be competing there.
Yeah.
Please
No.
stop.
Yes.
Please stop.
No,
I agree.
You
never.
and Jess. Well, if you qualify, you could probably qualify next year.
You could.
Yeah, exactly.
you
I
played
Have you
agree.
looked in the mirror?
I have, and it's it's something. She's
a big
something.
girl, but she's gonna be dense.
Mhm.
She's something. We'll see how. Let's just wait till we lose a couple pounds here and see
Your
what
look
this looks
is so
like.
good, though. Like your nationals look was so like old school bodybuilding.
Right? Like,
I
the
loved
series.
it.
So,
It was like a more muscular version of Autumn, honestly. Like, that's literally what it was.
I am a little bigger than Autumn. I felt bad when she came out, and I was like, oh. She was talking with us. I was like, oh, like, did I
Yeah.
lose the plot a little bit? Maybe, like, maybe we're doing something wrong. We need to go to the drawing board. Because then you have April, and I'm like, well, now I'm confused. Now I'm
Yeah.
confused. Where do
April's
I go?
huge.
April is
I know.
huge.
That's
Holy
between first
shit.
and fourth.
I feel like she could go into women's bodybuilding soon too.
Yeah. And she's kind of like that, like the male version of, or the female version of the Dirty Bulk bodybuilder. Like this girl can eat whatever and she looks peeled like that. Like
Not me.
she literally was like, yeah, dude, I got off the plane, I was hungry, so I went and got a protein bar. I'm like, on peak week? What? And she just is peeled. I'm like, can I do that? Probably not. I probably couldn't do that. But she's just like the dirty bulk bodybuilder that just crushes it.
I wish
Which
that
is
could be
awesome.
me. So bad, dude.
Dude, same. Can you imagine just
Okay,
guys-
miss, I have a Five Guys burger every week.
that's strategically planned.
Ew.
That's strategic. I have stock in Five Guys. I have a contract I have to uphold. It's just my favorite thing is the guy in the back. Extra fries for pretty girls.
Like, fill the fucking bag,
Aw.
bro.
He always and he's
Yeah.
like, you can tell this guy's like stoned out of his mind. He's just like smiling and cheesing and just like putting extra fries in for me. I'm like, can you stop? Because I can't eat them.
I'm like, no, keep going, please.
It'll be fine.
When you come back out here, we're going to Five Guys, right, Bree?
Yes,
Perfect.
I'm so down.
Five Guys.
I need to figure out when I'm coming. I think I might be coming in like January maybe or something. I don't know. I need to figure it
Yep.
out.
That's fine. I'll just not go to work. I'm like, hey,
Perfect.
sorry, my buddy's here. I can't come in.
Sorry, guys, I'm
You
busy.
gotta,
Sorry.
You're sick.
You know,
You're sick.
it's wild. I'm usually in like an outpatient, like post-op orthopedic, like surgeon is associated with the therapy, so it's very rigid. And this new clinic I'm at, it has hand therapy, so I'm doing hand therapy, but it's work rehab. So like people are there for 4 to 8 hours a day, and they just chill and like do puzzles and like do little standing activities, and they're so happy to be there. I'm like, how do you actually like being here, like to prepare to go back to work? And they're like, we love it. I'm like, this is dope. So it's so chill, like it's almost too chill. I'm like, what's wrong here? Like, why is
Like,
everyone
she
so
knows
chill?
something.
Yeah, like can someone like freak out? I mean, you have like the person, like I guess there's this one patient who is like limping, like, and her limping, we know gait patterns, like we know how someone properly limps when they're injured, and she's so milking this. And
Yeah.
one of the physical therapists lives in the same apartment complex as her, and she's like running around with her son and everything's fine.
Love that.
And she comes into the freaking clinic and she's like acting like she can't, walk 10 yards and she needs to sit down. But we have to judge her on what we see in the clinic. We can't talk about what we see outside. But this chick is just milking this. And I just want to be like, hey, if you're going to milk this, like you need to milk it correctly. Like you're not milking it properly. Like this is the wrong,
Give her
you're milking it
her
wrong.
tutorial.
But yeah,
Ridiculous.
like she's just running around with her kid at home because she's off work, obviously. So like she's just milking it. Like, hey, you do you, girl. If I
It's
didn't
like
have
my
to
little
work,
potheads, you know?
yep.
We have so many little medical marijuana people here. They're like, it's my perfume. I'm like, no, it's not. You don't need to lie to me, sister. I do this too. It's you're hotboxing in your car.
It's fine.
It's my
Oh yeah,
perfume.
didn't you post or you posted something about that the other day? Didn't you tell her that she can't come in like that?
Yeah, and she's like, double down. She's like, it's my perfume, I swear. I was like, it's not, just shut up and don't do it anymore. You can do it, just don't do it right before.
Yeah.
Do it
I love your
outside.
dog. Cute boy. Cute girl?
Girl, her name is
Girl,
Gertrude.
cute girl.
We call her Gertie for short.
I don't know where Toast hasn't been feeling well since I got back from Florida. He was very upset we left.
She has an
Oh.
underbite from hell. Her front teeth are here, and her back teeth or her bottom teeth are here. Like it's so bad.
Oh, but it's cute. Yeah, I can see
It's
it.
so
It's so cute. Though.
She's a terrorist.
She's a terrorist.
I hate her,
Well, they say that dogs have the personality of their owners.
dude. She is my karma. Holy shit, she's awful, but she's so fucking cute.
See, exactly. Just
She
like her owner.
She just likes to be held. That's the only thing that calms her down.
I love that.
I don't know.
I feel honestly that's
Neighbor.
accurate because I feel like Harrison is Jessica. Like he's just a chill dog.
You know, both of my two dogs that I've had have been so good. I have no idea why.
I wish that she was good. She's good enough, but I don't trust her when we're home. So she has to go in the crate.
Good
Great.
enough.
Yeah.
Did you adopt Harrison, Jessica?
Yeah.
Yeah, you adopted. So like you picked him like in the little animal shelter, like you just picked the right dog. That's
You know what's funny is like I saw him based on his pictures and I wanted to see him. And then I learned more about him and I learned that he had been like living outside chained up for 5 years. And
Oh.
I don't know how to like train a dog. So I was kind of like, all right, he probably won't work. Like I probably don't need to see him because I'm like, I don't know how to make a dog know how to live inside. They just brought him in anyway. And
he clearly knows how to live inside. He's a good,
you know, like the second you meet him, he just like buddies up to you and like puts his big old soft body into you.
What kind of dog is he?
He's just a big old mutt.
very
What are you
unique.
doing? Sleeping.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Perfect.
Yeah. I have she was a rescue. It's actually been a year since I got her, but she was she's a year and a half, and she was found on the side of the road with a couple of her siblings out in the country. She was just abandoned.
Oh.
And so I remember
Poor
we were
chicken.
literally coming home from my last powerlifting meet. We were in the airport, and there's a rescue that posts dogs all the time. And we were about to board our flight, and I was like, Joe, look at this dog. We have to get her. So literally the next day, I was like, she's just coming over to visit. Like, we're going to meet her. And then she just never left.
That's how that works. I know better. Like a look at her.
Yeah. Well,
Go
my
look.
other dog, because my other dog, Bruno, which is like my soul dog, my pride and joy, he had passed like 2 months prior. And I have this other little asshole, Herschel. They sound like an old Jewish couple, Herschel and Gertrude.
I love it.
I have this
Personally.
little asshole.
Ooh.
And, he needed a friend. So
You need a friend, Herschel. Herschel, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Herschel.
who's that?
What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh. I'm gonna rile the shit up out of your dogs. That is my specialty. I'm going to rile them up.
He's like a very high anxiety boy, and she kind of balances him out because she doesn't give
I
a
love
shit.
that.
So they're
Unbothered.
besties. Yes.
Yeah. When I got my dog in Illinois, it was literally like same thing, picture, litter, super cute. Like all the dogs were named after planets. So I picked Lil Jupiter, Lil Jupe Jupe.
Yeah.
And my ex-wife was playing volleyball all day in a tournament drinking. So she was like inebriated. And I was like, hey, let's go look at this dog. Like come home, and we'll go look at this dog. And we got this dog. And she woke up the next morning and was like, what is that? I was like, hey, like, look at you. Here's the video of you cuddling this dog. Like, you're cuddling it. Like, you're so excited. Like, we got a dog. And I had a picture of her in the morning after, like, hungover, sitting on the ground in the yard with this little puppy, and her face, like, she's so mad. She's so
like,
pissed. She's like, you literally took me when I was shit-faced to get a dog. I was like, yeah, and you paid for it, too. It was so nice of you.
Precisely.
You even made a great donation to this.
You made a donation to it. Yeah, and
Oh,
when we split up, I really wanted, because he was my dog. Like I brought him to school with me, like he was my ride or die. But on a fiscal standpoint, like she technically owned the dog, like she bought the dog, so I wasn't gonna sit
Time out.
there.
She ended up with the dog too. Well, obviously,
She ended up with everything. So
She didn't even want the damn dog.
oh no, well now and then she did. Like you know how that works.
Of course.
So I looked at little Jupe. In my memories popped up like my last picture with him before I left, and it was super sad. He was literally the best dog. I didn't have to leash him. Like he was such a good dog.
What kind of dog was
He was a little lab collie mix.
Oh.
Aww.
But
So
now
I
you
get
have
a-
Toast. And
I
Toast
have
is
Now you got
great.
toast.
Oh, Toast would have eaten Jupiter. Toast would have eaten Jupiter. He was literally the biggest bitch of a dog. Like he was so scared of everything. He was so anxious. So
They eventually would have warmed up to each other, I think.
they would have. And he's not an apartment dog. Every noise makes him nervous, and he would have literally just like hid under the bed the whole entire time. So he was in a house. He's well taken care of. My ex-wife is not good at many things, but she is decent at taking care of animals. So
Oh, okay,
So-
I'll let it slide then.
and yeah, it's kind of, typical lesbian drama. Her new ex-wife, because we didn't get it right once, we haven't gotten it right again. She lets me, she's like, yeah, Jupiter's fine, like, and will send me pictures periodically, so I know that he's well taken care of, which is nice. It's still really sad. She's a cop. She's like, do you want me to take Jupiter from her? I can take Jupiter from her. I'm like, I mean, if you're going to take care of him, you can. Like, he's a good boy, but you can just leave him. Like, she's not going to hurt him. Still sad. But he was literally like, I would longboard to class. Again, hipster lesbian, and he
I
would
knew.
run next. He would run next to my longboard with me. It was awesome.
Oh.
He was so great. I'd bring him to class, and they'd let him just like sit in class with me. He was a homie. He was a good dog.
Dogs are the best.
Dude, you don't deserve dogs. Do your dogs swim in your pool?
They can't really swim. They're too top heavy.
See,
I was gonna say,
all of our problems. All of
I
our
don't think they can
problems.
swim just
I
by
have
looking
to-
at them.
But they have little life jackets. So Herschel, the second one that you saw, he's terrified of water. He hates it. Gertrude loves to swim. That's her shit. She loves being in the pool, but she has to either have me like supporting her little body because like she can do a little by herself, but then she starts to go ass over tea kettle. Like she and she's like trying to
Panicking.
gonna have a little life jacket. She's just a little thick.
Oh,
She's
it's
like
so cute.
she's very cylindrical. Is that a word?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. And she's 32 pounds, but she's just all hips and belly.
Oh,
So-
I saw the little stumpy leg.
Yeah, they can't really get good.
I tried to I got in contact with the other person who adopted her siblings and they did a DNA test and she's part pit bull, English bulldog, and like 8% Frenchie. I don't know how.
That's
Damn.
the cutest little mix, though.
That is cute.
That's the
I
cutest.
feel-
All
you know
the
what?
dense dogs.
Hunter and her can do swimming lessons together.
Literally.
Just
You know,
two meaty people,
Oh shit.
that's a great
Who's
idea.
gonna drown first?
right? And also super sidebar, but congrats, dude, on your engagement. You have to show the
Oh,
ring.
yeah.
I was about to say something
Like,
too.
I forgot you were flailing, and I was like, oh, we have to congratulate this.
Oh,
guy.
yeah. I wear my little
Officially.
silicone ring over it because I'm too scared to wear my real ring because I actually have to get it resized. But yeah,
So
beautiful.
pretty. Oh
She's
my god, he
pretty.
did so good.
He did really good. It's super
How did
simple.
he do it? You have to tell the story.
Oh God. So he planned like a whole date for us, whatever.
Oh.
So we started our night out at like 4 p.m. at Legacy Club. It's like a bar at the very top of Circa, the same hotel that Barry's is in. And it's like on the 60th floor, amazing view of all of Vegas. We caught the sunset. He bought like the sunset package, which has like a cocktail, a glass of champagne, a little coochie board for snacks.
Love it.
We were just bullshitting. I had no idea he was even planning to do this. It's hilarious because literally that morning I was like, oh, it's been 5 years. You still haven't popped the question, blah, blah, blah. Like we just always give each other shit.
Foot in mouth, yeah.
We always talk about it, but it's like, I'm just cool hanging out. Like we didn't have to get engaged. Like we
Yeah.
got dogs together. We lived together. Like I have your credit
We're
card.
intertwined.
Yeah,
We're
what more do I need? So we were having cocktails, hanging out. The service was pretty shitty and they felt really bad. So instead of having like the 2 planned cocktails, they gave us like an additional 2 cocktails. So I was like 4 cocktails deep before dinner even started. So
Damn.
Oh,
Perfect.
saucy.
Perfect.
So we're there for like 2 hours and our dinner reservation is there. And we're like going down the elevator to go to Barry's. And I look at him and I say, hey, we have to do like a little break, like a bottle of wine. Because if I have another cocktail, I might black out before we get our entrees. So we split our little bottle of wine. We're having a shellfish platter. Everything's good. We're hanging out. I'm not thinking anything. Like it's chill. And he had told me earlier that day, he's like, make sure that you dress nice because I think they're having some sort of like promo thing for F1. There's going to be like a videographer or like a photographer there. So me being oblivious, I'm like, okay, whatever, not thinking about it.
Yeah.
So we're having our little appetizers and he's like, hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. So like, okay, whatever, normal shit. And he comes back and I didn't even notice it. Probably because I was a little drunk, but he had like a fucking mic on underneath his collared shirt. And I didn't even see, how did I not see the green light? Like I'm usually so observant. I'm literally so oblivious. So he comes back, we're sitting down, we start talking about our relationship, blah, blah, blah. Again, not thinking anything of it. and I'm facing away from the restaurant, so I can't really see what's going on, but he can see everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, hey, like, get up. I think they're coming around to take photos. So I'm like knee deep in my fucking crab legs. So I'm like, fuck, I don't want to get up right now. So he's like, get up. They're coming around. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I see like this light in the corner of my eye, like in my peripheral vision, but I'm not thinking anything of it. I don't know why. He's just talking to me. I'm just enamored in what he's saying. He's like, hey, I love you so much. Like, let's take this picture, all this other shit, whatever. And all of a sudden he like reaches in his pocket. I'm like, like, oh shit. He gets down on one knee and I'm like in fucking shock. And all of a sudden, like the whole restaurant fucking erupts in applause and shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So then I say yes, obviously. I'm like, yeah. And there's a video of it because Roger took a video of it. I was like, yeah, I will. He's like, oh my God, we're both shaking. I'm like, what the fuck? And then stand up, we hug or whatever. And then I finally look over to where that light is. And it's our fucking videographer, Roderick. And I'm like, Roderick, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, and Joe's like, you know when I went to the bathroom? He's like, yeah, I met Roderick in the bathroom. He's like, everybody knew but you. And I'm like, like all of our friends knew, my family knew.
Oh yeah, Jared told me at prejudging. I knew that was coming.
Jared knew. I'm like,
she may have told us, you know, so we also kind of knew.
We all knew.
What the fuck?
We all knew.
I was just waiting. I was like, oh, today's the 5 years. Like, it's happening. I know it's happening today. So I'm just like waiting on my phone, like scrolling. I was like, there's got to be an update.
Haley's got it circled on her calendar. All hope of running away with Brie is now lost.
I knew it was going to happen. I was like, she doesn't know it yet. But
I mean, Haley,
my dreams are being shattered.
You just say the word and I'm running to Florida.
That's what you're sitting there like, he's whatever. Like, I'll break up with Joe now. I was like, he's a good man, Savannah. You don't know it yet, but next week he's going to propose.
Oh,
he's a good man, Savannah.
So
that's what I told her in all caps.
Yes, I remember that. So I say yes. We have a great time. We have dinner. Our entrees come. Joe's like, I'm not even fucking hungry. I'm so nervous.
Dude, that is so perfect. Like, that is so you guys.
So
like, that's
sweet.
awesome. He did so good.
And then after
That's
dinner,
awesome.
we went to this little tiki bar called Golden Tiki, which they have like amazing little cocktail drinks or whatever. But we literally had one drink. We looked at each other and we're like, we gotta go home.
We gotta go.
It's like we were both so fucking drunk at that point, but like still coherent. But yeah, so we came home. We got home at like, I think a little bit before midnight. I ate my little Pizookie, and then we went to bed.
I literally live for that. Perfect.
That's
Yeah,
all I
you know,
need.
it's honestly kind of scary. I realized because when I moved out here, like I had my guard up. Like I don't know anybody out here, and I like blacked out at Morgan's sister's birthday party. I acted totally normal. Like I literally put on this normal face, like I was fine, but in my head, like blackout Eleni wanted to like rage, and like coherent Eleni was like, no bitch, you have to keep it together. These people don't know you. You cannot be a mess right now. And so when I like drink, if I like black out, no one knows. I like just sit there. I did two shots of Everclear and it's fine. Just acted, and I mean, like, went to bed and told Morgan I was like blackout drunk, but I just sat there and was like, yeah, I'm fine. So now I'm a secret blackout.
The only thing is, I don't want to plan a wedding. I don't want to do all that.
You don't have
that's
to.
what
Expensive.
yeah.
I mean, you live in Vegas. Who says you have to?
Yeah, that's true.
Whitechapel wedding, Brie.
But the thing
And then
is,
we're gonna send Haley, and Haley's gonna go, I object.
I want to be the flower girl.
but the thing
I'll
is,
get a pretty little dress.
I do want to have some sort of party though, because I would like to have a wedding registry where people just pay for my honeymoon.
Yeah, that's easy.
Valid.
That's easy.
So valid.
Girl, I'll send you money. Where do you guys
Like,
want to go?
My dream honeymoon, I want like 7 to 10 days in Italy, and all I want to do is take cooking classes and drink wine.
Perfect.
Done.
That's
We
all
can
I
make
want.
this happen.
The
I'll
Shears
do-
did that like last year. They literally did that. I would ask them like, what, like, hey, where'd you guys go? Because their shit looked
Yeah,
awesome.
they went to like, I think they went to Lake Como and like Positano. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it.
I know
But they
exactly
were
what
like-
you're about.
They were like on the Amalfi Coast and shit. It's like I want to do that.
Yeah. It's not nearly as expensive as you think it is either, depending what time of year you want to go.
Yeah,
Totally.
exactly. I don't
This
know.
is so doable.
I've never
Yeah.
done any of this shit. I'm just
Honestly, it's cheaper. I agree. Like, go get married, and then it's cheaper just to have a party. Like, the second you slap
Mhm.
wedding on anything, everything increases by like $20,000. So hey,
Exactly.
I'm having a party for my friends, and
Yeah.
it's then you're not spending 40 grand on a wedding.
I
on one night.
refuse. It's like
No,
that's a down
exactly.
payment on a
That's
house.
silly.
Why would I do
So
that?
silly.
No, weddings, like spending money on weddings like
Yeah.
that, to me, I think is
Yeah.
stupid.
Or I was thinking destination wedding because that weeds
Yeah.
out a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, to where it's like maybe
Yep.
max 20 people, and we just I don't know.
Girl, I tried doing that my first marriage, and I had 90 people down in Florida for me.
Oh
And
my god.
I was like, hey, you guys can come if you want. And they're like, oh no, we'll be there. I'm like, "Ugh."
See, I don't
Hey.
like people like that.
But see, that's the problem though. People like you like that. Like, hey, you invite me. I'm going wherever it's at.
Yeah, and some
In
people
Hawaii,
have like,
do it in Hawaii. I'll be there.
someone that Joe like knows, but it's not really like a friend with them, had the audacity to be like, "Hey, let me know when the wedding is." It's like, first of all, you wouldn't even be invited. Like, why are you inviting yourself to my? I don't even like you. Why
You
are
know
you-
how many
Mhm.
people have said that to me, and it's solely because they want to go to the token gay wedding. Like, that's solely it. And I literally had to explain to somebody, like, hey, listen, my gay wedding isn't much different than your like normal traditional
You're
wedding.
like,
It's
my
just
culture isn't your costume.
exactly like it's literally just going to be two bitches in a dress instead of one man in a suit and one bitch in a dress. Like, that's literally
Mhm.
Fucking Marissa and Jillian's wedding looked
so beautiful.
so.
So beautiful.
And then I asked
I
her,
love
I was like, "Hey, how much did your wedding cost?" She's like, "Let me call you." And then after I heard everything, I was like, "No, I'm not doing all that.
No.
No, dude. Like,
I want to celebrate like people, and I want people to have fun and have a good time, but I can just have a party. Just have
yeah,
a party.
I'm not
Exactly.
spending $50K for you guys to celebrate me."
It is. It's about everyone else having a good time besides you, quite honestly.
Yeah, it's like all I really care about. I want my dress to be amazing. I want to I want to have a second outfit change into like a white pantsuit or something, and then I want an
Mhm.
open bar. That's all I care fuck about.
Yep.
I'm a simple.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm a simple woman.
I don't ask for money.
Perfect.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
I'm just
I'm
if it
super
happens, it
stoked
won't
for
be
you.
till like 2027. I ain't got time.
Yeah,
for that shit next year.
just enjoy being engaged. I know so many people that jump the gun and just want to get married immediately. It's like, just be engaged.
Yeah, they're like, "How do you feel?" And I'm like, "Literally, nothing's changed."
Just
Nothing
saying.
changed. Yeah, exactly. Same thing when you get married. Nothing changed. Like,
Yeah,
you
Or
guys are
just
You get an
still
Slow
the
down.
same.
accessory though,
yeah, it's
Yes.
yeah.
and that's fun.
But I'm very scared to wear it though. I've literally only worn out in public like once.
With it.
Yeah, I just wear my little silicone one because I'm just too scared. It's like
Once you get-
thousands of dollars on my hand. Why do people just walk around with that? That's scary.
I can't wrap my head around that either.
Oh, get it insured, and if you lose it, like, you just have the appraisal, like, you send the appraisal to the insurance company. It's like $6 a month, and if you lose it, they just give you the money, like, that it's
I wonder
for.
if he got that. He probably got that.
Yeah. Yeah, he-
Oh,
Yeah.
so practical. I bet he
Yeah,
did.
he's a forward thinker about that. Because it's funny actually, because literally when we got home hi Toast. When we got home that night, I was wearing it and then I took it off and I set it on the counter because I was like, I'm gonna go let Gertie out the crate. I'm gonna go greet the dogs or whatever. I'm gonna take it off. So I go and I'm like petting Gertie and I look down and I was like, wait, where's my ring? And Joe's like, fuck, call the Uber.
No.
He's like, oh my God, Bree, you lost it. And then he goes into the kitchen. He's like, you dumbass, it's on the counter. I was like, I can't wear this.
That would be something I would do. Like the amount of times I do that to myself over stupid shit. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I am a ring wearer, so I actually am not scared of that.
really?
Have we ever come to that day? I wear lots of rings all the time, and I take them off for like the gym, so they have a
Yeah.
designated dish. Get
Yeah.
a designated dish
Yeah.
The ring
I need to
dish.
get used to that because I'm not a
in your bathroom.
girl. I want to be an accessory girl, but I guess now I am. So
yeah.
I gotta get
Yes, you
used to it.
are.
Yeah.
And you can get I have a little backpack. It's real cute. You clip it into your little. It's like a little guy this big, and you just take your rings off and you just put them in there.
God. God.
Or when I met Ivana Ivusic, she takes her wedding ring. I don't recommend you doing this, Brie, because I don't think it's a thing for you. She takes her ring off and laces it through her shoelace and ties it on there and works out like that.
Oh no,
Oh, it's dangerous as hell.
that would not work out for me at all. That would.
That's
in Florida?
wild.
So this is when she was like, her and Brett were at in Colorado still.
Oh,
Like get arm breasts. This is way like years ago.
She is one of the women who like got me interested in figure.
I did like
Same.
her look. I loved
She was
her.
like my
figure
number
look.
one. Like
Is she
Geeked
competing
out
at
over
all? Ever? Or is she not?
no.
I don't
I know
think
she
so. It
wanted to
doesn't
move to
seem like-
wellness.
I thought she was going
Yeah.
to for a while, but I feel like I haven't seen anything.
She's
Yeah,
kind of a health girly now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that for her.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
wait for.
but she still looks great.
I love my competing days, and I'm having the most fun ever. And I don't know how long. I'll probably compete for at least another 5-10 years, but I cannot wait for my like wellness girly arc. I'm gonna work out like 3 times a week. I'm gonna hit delts maybe once a month. I'm gonna hit legs all the fucking time. It's gonna be great.
Yep. And
You
just have
be
giant
built like
legs.
Mrs. Incredibles.
Exactly.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get fake titties. It's gonna be great.
Oh my
That's what I'm
God.
thinking. Fake titties, the whole 9.
Yeah.
Amazing.
New character.
Yeah, new character on
New character. Damn.
but
Oh,
yeah.
it's like a titty so for you bitches.
Yeah. I got to get my
New
day
business.
started,
I
friends.
Yeah.
know, same. I gotta get a cup of
This
coffee.
is like the longest we've ever yapped. Thank
Yeah,
you so much for
I know.
joining us, Bree.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
This is so,
This is so fun.
this
Thank
is
you
so
for having
fun.
me.
When I got a text from a lady, she's like, "Come on!" I was like,
I know. It's like it's not even 7 a.m., but hey, let's throw it out.
They're
there.
like, she's not gonna. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. I'm like, she's up. She's ready for this.
I stay up. Yeah, I usually get up at like 6:30, and I'm like laying in bed cuddling the dogs, and I get up and go do cardio.
Yeah.
See, exactly.
Yeah, but
All
All
right.
right. Well, I
Well,
love you
everybody.
guys.
Have a
So,
good
Love you
day.
guys too.
love you.
oh wait,
girlies.
shit! Really quickly, because we're supposed to do a picture thing.
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
What are we
1,
doing?
2, 3. Perfect. All right.
Wonderful.
Love you guys.
Bye.
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 Bye.